How's it, guys? Craig here, coming to you live from Cancun, Mexico. Can you believe it? I'm still here. So today I'm going to talk to you guys again about a few things with regard to the offerings that we have, mining contracts, and in particular the business. So please let me know if you are watching the live or the rerun. If you're watching the live, just type live or type 1. If you're watching the rerun, type 2 or type rerun, okay? And do me a favor, do your friends and family a favor, and invite them, tag them at the bottom in the comments, let them know that I'm going to be sharing information about how they can start earning a residual income, all right? So before I continue, tomorrow we are having another webinar on this page, and it's to do with health. Okay. Now a lot of people are asking, well, why am I doing a webinar about health and wellness, particularly alternative health and wellness on my crypto page, right? Well, because I'm not only trying to help people set themselves financially free and become more, to start enjoying more financial freedom and really just getting back your time, right? Because that's what financial freedom means. Financial freedom to me doesn't mean having loads and loads of money. Of course, that's part and parcel of it, but it's no good having a lot of money and your time is not your own. You're constantly working 24 hours a day or 18 hours a day. You're constantly stressed out. That is not freedom to me, right? So there are people that have got money. They work very hard for their money, and in fact, they work way too hard. They work so hard at the expense of their relationships, their families, and of course, their health, okay? Their health starts deteriorating. They start to become overweight. Their bodies become filled with all kinds of toxins because stress releases all kinds of, toxins in the body. And all sicknesses start to develop within your body, from stress related. A lot of heart attacks that people, that we hear about people having are caused by stress, all right? Because there's not, when you're stressed out and when you are just running after money all the time, you just, in order to, for whatever reason, to pay your bills or to maintain your lifestyle or whatever the case may be, you start burning up tremendous amounts of important minerals, important vitamins, important things in your body that your body needs, and a lot of people don't realize that, and they don't replace those vitamins and minerals, and of course they continue in that lifestyle, and then the doctors themselves, they don't really spend enough time studying the importance of minerals and vitamins in the body, start dishing out medicines, right? Because pharmaceutical companies, the big pharmas, fund doctors, they fund universities, they fund the curriculums, all right? So it's important for you guys to attend the webinar tomorrow. It's going to be eye-opening. I've got a gentleman that's going to be joining me on the webinar. He's an alternative medicine consultant, health consultant. His work is tremendous. I met him out here in Mexico. He is going to turn life around. He's going to open up your eyes. He's going to talk about things that are going to completely blow your mind. And we're going to start doing workshops and meetups in South Africa. So I can't wait to get back and start helping people not only become financially free, but also become healthier, to regain their health, to regain their energy, to get back to those energy levels that you remember as a young man or a young woman or as a young child, where you had this amazing feeling in your body you've actually completely forgotten about because your body is now, all of the lifestyle, the bad choices have now caught up with your body, and you can't seem to get back to that and reset back to the original happy state that you were in. So to me, financial freedom means time freedom, right? You are in control of your time. You have time on your hands. You are not stressed out all the time. And of course, you have your health, right? Because that's what freedom is about. So, financial freedom is not just about money, but it's also about your health. It's about your peace of mind. It's about your relationships. It's a holistic, when you talk about freedom, well, specifically the word freedom. Okay, so having said that, I was supposed to be joined, I was hoping to be joined by Steve, but unfortunately he can only make it on Thursday. So Steve will be joining me on Thursday, sharing his dashboard and his experience with Galaxy, and of course, supplementing his income and helping him and everybody else to wean themselves off of the 9-to-5 rat race that people have become accustomed to. Okay, so how do you get involved in Galaxy? Just give me a second, guys. I'll be back in a second. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, so just to give you guys, talk to you guys a little bit about the dashboards, how the mining works and all of that. As I've said to you before, and as you probably know, that I'm traveling. I've been in Mexico now for 2 months. I'll be back in South Africa end of March. I'll be traveling again to other parts of the world. And so this business has really allowed me to, work from anywhere in the world. Like right now, I'm working from Mexico. It's amazing out here. It's Cancun is a beautiful place. The beaches are just completely amazing. It's Caribbean turquoise waters. I've been on so many tours, just enjoying the culture, enjoying the people, learning so much about this rich culture in Mexico. Let me tell you, I was just reading an article yesterday about this lady that helps people find safe havens and places, other countries in the world to invest in property and just alternatives to their home country. And Mexico is right on top of that list, right, along with the other countries like Puerto Rico and Panama and all these other places, amazing places in South Africa. In the world. And maybe this is your dream. Maybe this is something that you've also wanted to do, like just travel the world and not have a care in the world and have all of your finances taken care of. Well, this business can give you that. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency has allowed not only me, but so many other people out there in the world, right, to just travel and work from wherever and build relationships and explode their businesses worldwide. And so that's what I've been doing. And it's enabled to live this life of freedom and enjoy the cultures of different countries and just experience life, just enjoy life instead of being stuck behind a desk writing for a company I have got no affiliation to or any type of liking for whatsoever, just so I can get a paycheck, right? And so many people go through their lives doing this because they've been told that this is the way that you become wealthy. This is the way that you achieve a great lifestyle, or this is how you're able to afford that nice car and that nice house so that you can keep up with the Joneses and you can show your family and your friends that you've actually arrived. Okay, so maybe you have arrived. I don't know. But I don't think a fancy car and a house is any type of a sign that you've arrived, right? I think living a full life and having control of your time and having that freedom is well, I wouldn't say that's a sign that you've arrived, but it's definitely a sign that you've achieved some type of freedom in your life, right? To be able to do these amazing things. And so I think that way we all envision ourselves living this wonderful life, but then the reality is 5, 10, 15 years of doing the same thing, being stuck behind a desk and a bench for a very long time. And before you know it, you think it would be, a lot of, it always fascinates me. A lot of people think that it can't happen to them, right? But one day you wake up and you're 60 or you're 70 and you think to yourself, what have I actually done with my life, right? I've just stayed stuck behind this desk, and the story doesn't get any better, because right now people are realizing that their retirement funds are not the safe haven that they thought it was going to be. And I can tell you right now, I would encourage you to take a very close look at your retirement fund. A lot of people, astonishingly, do not even know how their retirement funds work, where money is, where it's going to. They've got no idea. I remember when I was at corporate, I didn't know what the hell. I didn't. I know one or two guys took the time out to figure out how. But I never bothered. I just knew I was, my company was paying 13%, and I was paying the other percentage. And if I ever left them, I had the choice to either move it to the new retirement that the new company was offering, or I could my retirement funds, which I did cash out. And because I have got no faith in it, and I know what's coming, and I hope you guys would look into it carefully and have your own plan. Like, take responsibility and accountability for your own life, and stop handing it over to other people and to people. Right, find out what's going on, and take responsibility, take accountability for what's going on, and take back control of your future and all that. Okay, now enough of me preaching. Let me quickly show you again, guys. This is the dashboard, $50 mining contract. It's already mined me $50 of Ethereum. Again, the reason why is because Ethereum is appreciating. Current mining Ethereum, it was like $12. Okay, now, this is a demo account. It's not my actual account. So it's an account I created, and I put some money in here just to kind of use it for demos such as this. So if Ethereum has already gone to an all-time high, I think it was about $1,300, somewhere around there. Of course, it's retraced. And this is what I want to point out to people, right? The way that you know that you're in a real company and a real opportunity is that nothing goes up in a straight line. I'm always astonished when I hear about people, they've joined certain scams, obviously they don't know it's scams, that offer 14% per week or 5% per day. And no matter what the market does, they just keep earning that 5%. And, obviously they're new to this, and they're obviously new to investment, and they don't question these things. How on earth is a company or an opportunity going to pay you out continually 5% per day forever when the market is not performing, right? So those are the kind of things you need to keep in mind. So when you look at our opportunity, you see they'll be very real. And the way that you see that is that none of our rewards go up in a straight line. They are continually fluctuating as per the market. For example, if I show you the history of this account, you'll see that certain days I was so much Ethereum, then it was so much, and then 2419, 237, 2357, 23. So you can see it's constantly changing, it's fluctuating. Look at that, 3161, 3153, and then people go, oh, my rewards have dropped. Yeah, your rewards have dropped because the market is a bit of a downswing at the moment. But that's what markets do, right? That's what the Dow Jones does. That's what every other market does. But as soon as they come to cryptocurrency, I think the laws of nature don't apply. Right? Everything should go, it doesn't. Things retrace, these coins retrace, they go back up, they shoot back up. So it's up and down, but that's good, because that's any healthy market. The prices go up and down. They don't just go up all the time, or they don't go down all the time. All right. So you can see, again, we're very real mind. Support system, full support from myself, my groups, from the company itself, and all that. So this is a $50 contract. I've already more than, almost, is it double? Well, not quite, but the mining power, you can see it's gone a lot more than what it was, plus the $50 worth of Ethereum based on the price. Of course, again, we're dealing with the appreciating currency here. People say, well, it doesn't appreciate much. Well, it has. I mean, it went up from $12. I mean, look, if you kinds of Ethereum last year this time, and compare it to now, it's still very much an appreciating currency. Okay, and showing the rand or showing the dollar 1,000 times in 1 year, I don't think so, because they're in currencies. You're losing value every single day. I would rather earn Ethereum and go from or Bitcoin or any of these top currencies down to the rand or to the dollar than go up from the rand or the dollar, inferior currencies, depreciate, and try and go up into Ethereum or Bitcoin. It's a lot harder, trust me, very painful on the pocket. But when you're going from one of these cryptocurrencies down into a fiat currency like Bitcoin or Ethereum, then it's a joy. You really feel like you are growing and becoming wealthy, because these currencies are so much more superior than the fiat currencies that have been stealing from people and just degrading their lifestyles, because every single year that goes by, you're able to buy less and less with your money that you've kept in the bank or wherever. Okay, so that's the Ethereum side and the Bitcoin. I am compounding at 100% as well. So it's giving me about $13. It has reduced simply because the Bitcoin prices, and that's what I was saying earlier on, is that nothing goes up in a straight line. If it does, then you are probably involved with a scam. Okay, so now these are showing you how the rewards have fluctuated over time. Again, it's a real mine, and if it's a real mine, then it should fluctuate, right? So again, you got access to a full dashboard. It's withdraw from your mine. So all you have to do is say click withdraw. You go out here and you can set up your wallet. For example, now I haven't set up my Ethereum wallet, but if you use Luno, for example, that's just one example. So you can cash out your Ethereum if you wanted to. So if I log into, you can see I'm in Mexico. Look at that. Just in case you thought I was lying. So show you guys, I haven't actually set up my Ethereum over here because I don't use Luno. My Ethereum, I use my Ethereum to participate in ICOs and all that kind of stuff. But very easy to set up your. First, ask me what is Ethereum. I go next. Just follow what I'm doing here, guys. Very easy. Just click, click, click. I just went to there. I clicked on wallets, okay, and then I follow the instructions. I just click the buttons, and then if you click on there, it is going to give me my. So I say receive Ethereum. So I create an address, and I say create the wallet, for example. Boom. Okay. So I can add as many addresses as I want as well. So I can add another address. So what I do is I copy my address like there, boom, come in and click on and save it, right? So now my address is saved in there. I can change this as many times as I want to. I can even change my Bitcoin address as well. So I think this is my Bitcoin address. So feel free to send me some Bitcoin. So if I click on there and I go, Bitcoin, yep, that's my Bitcoin address. All right. So you see Bitcoin into there. Yep, that's the one. TW. Okay. So if I wanted to withdraw my Ethereum, I just click on withdraw and I copy that. And the nice thing about us is we do not charge any fee for. This will be completely free for me. So I click on there. Well, let me just do it. Show you guys how it works. Get myself some money. All right. So I'm withdrawing into my Ethereum wallet. Okay. Well done, you guys. You're actually seeing me do an actual transaction. So receive, and let me just make sure. I always like to make sure I'm not sending anybody else my Ethereum. And I go continue. And it should be pretty fast as well. Okay, so now it says, congratulations, Ian. Well, that's me, because that's my brother's name. Your withdrawal of that has been sent to your address. Okay, so I've sent myself $50, guys, and it should appear shortly. I hope it appears during this Facebook Live, so I can show you guys how I cash it out. Okay, let's cash myself out some Ethereum, like a studio in Cancun. Awesome. Okay, guys. So again, set yourself up for success. Change your mindset. We'll help you guys with that as well. We provide full training in the back office, and some of you guys that appreciate the power of being trained, some of the top training that you get in your back office, in our back offices, which I want to show you guys as well when you join this business. But that's if you wanted to do it as a business. If you just wanted to, do passive and earn a passive income and just mine, that's completely possible as well, right? So all you need to do is go to the site or send me a message, and I'll help you get started. I do have mining vouchers available. So for those of you that are in South Africa, look, there's two ways to buy mining contracts. Let me just show you guys first before I close this. So you can see I've withdrawn that, and it's now my ETH is back to 0. Okay, because I've just withdrawn. As you record, there was 0.57, and now it's gone to 0. All right, cool. So let me exit this. Okay, so there's two ways to purchase mining contracts. So you go to pricing. Okay, and if you wanted to buy a contract that enabled you to mine Ethereum expands to Z, then click on Galaxy Multimining, or if you just wanted to mine Bitcoin, then stay on Bitcoin. And you can start off with a $25, $50, $100, or a $250. So let's say you bought the voucher from me, you click on Buy Now. Fill in all the details over here. Very simple. And you can either pay with Bitcoin, so if you have a Luna wallet, for example, or in your altcoin trader, these are all exchanges, or what we call changes, because what they do is they change your fiat into cryptocurrency. So you deposit into their accounts, and then you purchase Bitcoin, and then use the Bitcoin to purchase your mining contract. Or you can use a voucher code. The way the voucher code works is you pay the equivalent. For example, this is $250, so you pay 3750 into my bank account. I would then send you a code. You only do is enter the code, and boom, click on agreements that you agree, and confirm your order, and you're in. All right, and then I add you to all our support groups on Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, and you earn while you're learning. All right. Now, for those of you that are more entrepreneurial, those of you that want to have several income streams, okay, you can join the business. And that's what I encourage you to do. I encourage you to join the business, because the business is great. The business you can run from anywhere in the world, just like I'm doing, right? I'm going to the US, and then I'm coming back to South Africa. And so I just work from wherever. And Expedia and all of that is such a dream to travel the world, right? You can book your tickets. You can instantly. You can pay with Bitcoin. You can get such amazing accommodation on Airbnb, and all of this funded by my residual income that I get from this business, right? From the dollars that I earn from the business, from all the various mining contracts that I have, right? So I mean, you can see some of the benefits of becoming a VCM or a business owner. You're able to mine Bitcoin, Bitcoin Galaxy, Bitcoin in our eco part, Litecoin Dash, Bitcoin Cash. All right, we're adding Monero soon. So I'm earning money from all of these contracts, right? It's all residual income. And it's as easy as clicking a button, boom, 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 into your exchange. The money appears, and then you cash it out into your bank, and you've got money, right, to spend anywhere. So I'm still waiting for for it to appear in my Ethereum wallet. Let's just see how far it is. It shouldn't take too long. As I said, I'm hoping that it actually appears today. I can, while I'm doing it on this webinar, show you guys how easy it is. All right. And then on top of all of this, I earn money from all of my ECMs, right? From all of my, so you can see all this money that's coming into my account. I mean, just today alone, I earned about $100, and there's still more coming in. And all this money, all of it, okay? And then you have a massive distribution network, right? People go, oh, that looks like a well, the organization at your work, at your organization looks like a pyramid scheme too, right? This is a CEO. These are the senior managers. These are the managers. And there's old lonely you right there at the bottom, right? But this works a lot different. And I'm not going to attempt to explain it in this webinar, but a very powerful system that once I understood it just blew my mind. And you can build a worldwide business that generates constant income for you in the form of dollars that you can leverage, okay, from the comfort of your home, right? And the way you start is you start where you're at. So let's say you're in a job and you do want this freedom that I'm talking to you guys about. Or let's say you're in a situation where you want to get out, right? You're in a relationship, in a job that you don't like, or you're stuck in a business that you're trying to get rid of, and you want to get involved in something that is going to be and less, impact on your health and your relationships, then this is the business for you, right? And the way that you start is that you don't just, stop what you're doing and then jump into this. The way that you do it is you get involved and you slowly wean yourself out of the place in your life that you do not want to be in. Remember, I like the saying that people, I heard the saying, and I think it's funny, but it's very true. It says that if you don't like where you are, move. You're not a tree, all right? And a lot of people think they're trees. They think they're stuck where they are. And they think because they've paid so much money to get this degree, and now they're stuck, right? And they have to do this because this is what they studied for. Let me tell you guys, I was in IT for many years. Paid a lot of money for degrees and certificates and diplomas and all of that. And I don't even do that anymore, right? Because I decided to move. I decided that that was a phase of my life that at some point I was interested in, and I did make a lot of money. But I needed to move away from that. I wanted something else. My priorities started changing. And maybe you are in the same situation where your priorities are now changing, or you desire to rekindle those dreams that you once had and that you kind of buried away, or maybe you think it's impossible for you to achieve that. Maybe you think that you need some fantastic degree in order to earn this fantastic money. Well, you don't. All right, this business has shown me that there's very simple ingredients that you need, or things that you need to do to achieve financial freedom, and that is to start changing you, start changing who you are from the inside. And this is what this business has taught me. This business hasn't taught me the importance of relationships. This business has taught me the importance and the power of residual income and how to actually do it, right? A lot of people know about residual income. They know about passive income, but they've got no idea how to actually get to that point, right? So they start to do all kinds of things. Some people get into music. Some people get into selling stuff online, and they realize that these things are not producing residual income, but just taking up more of their time and burning up more of their money. Believe you me, I was searching for residual income for a very long time. And I tried many things to be able to get me that residual income. And what is residual income? Residual income is money that keeps coming into your life, into your bank account, whether you are there or not, and after you've done the work once, right? So as opposed to a job where if you stop going to your job, guess what's going to stop? Well, the money is going to stop. Your salary is going to stop, right? But residual income says, well, if you show, whether you show up at your job or not, you're still going to get paid, right? So that is what you need to work towards in order for you to achieve that financial freedom that you are looking for. All right. So guys, that's it. I don't want to keep this too long. Just to remind you that tomorrow I'm doing the debut webinar, first of many webinars to come, with a great gentleman that I can't wait to introduce to you guys. That's going to help focus on your health and help you to regain your energy levels, regain your health of so-called incurable diseases. So if you have friends or family that are suffering from diabetes, suffering from cancer, you've got kids that have got autism, whatever it is, right? Make sure that they get onto that webinar tomorrow. It's going to be eye-opening, and I know it's going to change what we're about to do, and what we're about to set off is going to change a lot of lives. Right, so let's see where we are at the moment. I hope the screen has been changing, because I've been flipping around the screen. I just hope that it has been changing. So guys, just a reminder then, that if you want to purchase contracts, you can purchase them from $25 up to $500, and you can purchase multiples of these contracts. And of course, you can then join the business, right? And the business, to join the business, if you're in South Africa, it's $600 once off, plus a month for your commissions and for all of your marketing material, CRM systems. We have a full back office where you have all of your CRM, all of your training videos, everything to help you succeed, right? Which business out there that you can start, where you have all of the support, where you have people that want you to succeed, where you have all of this powerful material that costs thousands and thousands of dollars at your disposal. Some people, look at all of this, right? Look at all these people. I still need to get back to that are interested in joining my business. So this is a business in a box. This is a business that teaches you how to become a millionaire, and not a rand millionaire, dollar millionaire, Bitcoin millionaire, cryptocurrency millionaire. Okay. So keep that in mind, right? It's value for money. You know, people go, $600 is a lot of money. Well, that's not how you look at it. You look at how much value are you getting, and how much can you earn, not how much are you costs. The question you should be asking yourself, well, how much can I earn? Like, if you wanted to go and study to be a doctor, a lot of people study to become doctors because they know that they're going to earn fantastic salaries after they get get their degree. They don't go, oh my God, it's $200,000 a year to study to become a doctor. Yeah, it's $200,000 rand a year, but can you imagine what you're going to be earning once you come out of there? That's how you need to think when you get to this business as well. You don't go, it's $600 to join once off and it's $59 a month. No, it's how much can you earn, right? What if I told you that there are people in this company that are earning $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a day, and that's just one income stream. I'm not even counting the residual income from the Bitcoin contracts and the Dash and the Litecoin and all of the contracts that you're able to purchase from within your dashboard using the dollars that you've earned. All right. So look at it that way. Don't look at people always put things back front. They put the cart before the horse. No, put the horse before the cart. Understand where the value is coming. Understand the earning potential. When people be a lot of at some point we had so many IT educational institutions popping up everywhere. And everybody was studying IT, no matter what the cost. Right? I remember some of these institutions were charging astronomical amounts of money, but the people were going and getting and finding the money. They were borrowing from the banks to get these diplomas and these degrees, because in their minds, in their perception, they, programmers were earning $400 an hour, or $500 an hour, or 700,000 rand an hour, right? Sorry, rand, not dollars. And that was true a while back. Things have changed since then. So that's how you look at this. You don't go at $600. No, you go, how much can you earn once you join this business? And let me tell you, the sky is not even the limit. When you join this type of company and this type of business model is second to none. Okay, so hope that makes sense. And or else, start off small. Maybe you are skeptical, and you have every right to be skeptical. Start off small. Start with $100. See what we're all about. See what the company's all about. Check out the leadership. Check out the executive, and then make a decision. Right? A lot of people start off like with a 250 or 100 or a 500, and they end up upgrading and they end up building an enormous business. I mean, my business has expanded to Norway, UK, Kenya, Nigeria. Of course, I've got a big footprint in South Africa. I've got presence in the Philippines as well. So I'm expanding day after day, and I've reached a point of momentum. But I didn't start off that way. I mean, I started this business in 2015. I was still consulting as an IT guy, and that was still my main source of income. But this business quickly overtook my salary, and let me tell you, I was earning fantastic salary. I was earning a lot of money. In fact, I was earning so much money that when they were cutting heads at some of these banks, they always, I was always part of the first people to cut, because they always cut where the big expenses are, right? But I was wise enough to realize that I needed to have a plan as well, in order to get the financial freedom and to achieve the freedom that I was desiring. So same with you. If you have a primary source of income, get started small first, build yourself up, and as soon as your business starts to bring in more income than your primary job for consistently for 3 to 4 months, then you can look at leaving your job and doing this full time. Okay, and again, you get full support, you get full training, you get full support from me. Right, because my desire, my aim is to help. Okay, so guys, again, I hope that this webinar has been informative and that you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to tag your friends and family, and I will catch you on my next webinar tomorrow. Don't forget, guys, if you're sick in your body, if you love your friends, your family, people that you care about that need answers, right? They need help. Then make sure that they get onto the webinar tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and have a wonderful evening. It is now almost 1 o'clock in Cancun, Mexico, and I am heading off to the beach. I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Take it easy. Cheers.